Ladies and gentlemen, this woman that you're looking at, her name is Sandra Spagnoli. She has been accused of racism, homophobia, and forcing sexual advances on people. She was the Beverly Hills police chief. And this is a 4-year scandal that has been going on. She has since resigned, of course, after the city had to pay out $8 million in settlements over what she did on her job as police chief. You have to look at these people. They got all the advantage over others and everything. You would think they would be more than willing to go on their jobs and actually do some work. But when you read this background on this woman, I wonder if she even did any work. It seems to me she was just sitting there collecting a free paycheck. All right, so this is the Daily Mail, May 19th, 2020. Racism, anti-Semitic, homophobia, lurid affairs. And this is the scandal this police chief was engulfed in. So this is a 4-year scandal that has dragged the police department in the mud and costing the city $8 million in settlements and legal fees. Shocking allegations of racism, homophobia, age discrimination, and so on, has hit the city of Beverly Hills. And they tried to hold back the tides of this scandal for years. But now, it has gone to court fees in the millions. So this is what this one person has caused for the city of Beverly Hills. So Sandra Spagnoli has suddenly retired quietly and slipped out into local media circles recently. All right, so top trial lawyer Bradley Gage, who specialized in employment cases, told Daily Mail the 4-year scandal has been no laughing matter for his 12 clients who claim they have been victims of Spagnoli's alleged racism, homophobia, anti-Semitism, and unwanted sexual advances. Gage said dozens of officers are among 20 city staffers and almost 10% of the entire Beverly Hills police force who made allegations against Spagnoli in court filings or HR complaints in a scandal, he said, has badly damaged the reputation of the department. For them to keep a woman like her for so long and let things escalate the way they did, it's going to be known for years, and people will look at them, I think, with a bit of a jaded eye, the lawyer said. According to the city of Beverly Hills, the total cost of lawsuits involving Spagnoli was $7,925,000, including $2.3 million to settle the case of Mark Rosen, who was a lieutenant in the police department. A spokeswoman told the Daily Mail that Spagnoli has previously acknowledged that some of her remarks, though intended in jest or as banter, was inappropriate for someone in her position, and the city disciplined her appropriately. A spokesman added that Spagnoli has declined improper sexual relationships with employees. Wow. What did this woman do? Just run around being a racist and trying to throw herself at people that work there? Damn. I guess it's her culture, right? The DailyMail.com made several attempts to reach Spagnoli personally to respond to the allegations against her, but she did not get back to us. According to the city, Spagnoli's resignation announcement was made after the city manager accepted the chief's resignation, regardless of day of week. In an email obtained by DailyMail.com, Spagnoli wrote to her staff that she resigned and it would be effective May 15th. And she would be taking vacation until then. It has been an honor working with this team and believe we have made a difference together for Beverly Hill community, the controversial chief wrote. Okay. All right. Racism. In case after case, current and former Beverly Hills police officers claim Spagnoli made racist comments and failed to punish police who did the same. According to one lawsuit, Spagnoli used racist language when invited to a Latino employee's home. Okay, so this employee is Mexican, and they said she made some racial slurs after he invited her to his home. Moreno, a devout Catholic, claimed in legal papers that Spagnoli also called his religion a cult. People always told me my religion was a cult. Do you want to know what's a cult? The Catholics? That's a cult, the officer claimed Spagnoli said. And when he gave her the invitation, her response was, "Do I have to dress Mexican?" A jury awarded Moreno $350,000 after he sued the city as part of a $1.1 million case with three other plaintiffs. Another Beverly Hills police officer, David Brandon, sued the city for age and racial discrimination in 2017. In the lawsuit, Brandon claimed Spagnoli demoted 6 Black civilian supervisors and replaced them all with younger Caucasian police sergeants with little to no supervisory experience for the job. Brandon claimed Spagnoli also canceled the Beverly Hills Police study aimed at improving salaries for minority employees. Brandon's case is still pending and has been delayed due to the coronavirus shutdown of LA courts. In several other lawsuits against Spagnoli and the city, it's alleged that around June 2015, 2 officers, Charles Yang and Stanley Shin, posted a video titled Yellow Fever with Soul on YouTube, poking fun at African Americans and African Americans and Asian Americans. According to legal documents, the video included a sign saying "Nice tits," nice tits, a shot of Yang holding a woman's buttocks, a racial stereotype of a Black man holding a chicken leg in his hand, and comments about slavery and master. What? Derogatory towards African Americans by Shin. Oh my goodness. So, Beverly Hills cops don't do any work. They're just robbing the city of their paychecks. How is this doing work? This is not doing no damn work. Spagnoli herself was accused in the lawsuit of making stereotypical comments about the size of Asian men, and that she promoted a sergeant who shared the video and allegedly made other racist comments. So if an officer showed they were racist too, just like her, she promoted them. Well, that sounds about right for America. Yang and Shen took down the alleged offensive video after being told by the department they are not plaintiffs in the lawsuit. Beverly Hills Police Department did not respond to questions from DailyMail.com about the video and did not offer comments from officers Yang and Shen. Officers told Spagnoli that one of her sergeants, Scott Wally, had laughed about the video and showed it to other members of the department, despite BHPD telling the creators to take it down, according to the suit. Now, of course, the officer is denying any wrongdoing after showing this racist video and said all of the allegations against him are grossly inaccurate and lack of whatever. The officer told the chief and referred to black officers. This is the chief saying this, referred to black officers as stupid and lazy and members of the black mafia. This is the chief saying this about black members of her police force. So let this be known. Even if you are wearing a gun and you're wearing a badge and you're a black cop, this is how they still feel about you. It's not just her. Trust me, it's not. That's why it's a hell of a difference between how a high IQ cop is treated and how a black cop is treated. It's a big difference. And you know they are harboring these type of stereotypes nationwide. It's just that this dummy right here, this Spagnoli fool, she got busted. Okay. Let me get back to this. The claims about BHPD officers were all put to Beverly Hills Police Department with requests to ask questions of the individual officers. The police department did not respond to allegations of racist language. I bet they didn't. A legal complaint by BHPD officer Anne Marie Lunsman claimed that Spagnoli failed to punish another officer for calling someone a towel head, and the Spanish word for the N-word. The city of Beverly Hills settled with Lunsman for an undisclosed sum in September, and another lawsuit filed by a police department parking enforcement supervisor. Greg Rout claimed he was the victim of racial discrimination. The former police chief has previously said she is not racist and that the claims were a smear campaign by employees unhappy with her reforms. After looking at some of the things that she said, she is indeed a racist, no doubt about it. All right, so she made fun of a Jewish cop's traditional Jewish cap. She called it funny little hats and commented on the size of Rosen's nose. Wow, where did y'all dig up this woman? I'm serious. Where did y'all dig this woman up from? Wow. Trust me, she was doing this stuff long before she became chief. This didn't just crop up when she became the police chief. Okay, so Rosen recounted one incident in October 2016 when he told the chief that he was being recognized by apparent strangers. Spagnoli responded, "It's your nose." his lawsuit said. Rosen highlighted another alleged anti Semitic comment he claimed Spagnoli made the next month. Spagnoli asked Rosen, "Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?" He responded, "Of course." Spagnoli then tried to clarify by saying, "I mean, do your people celebrate Thanksgiving?" His legal complaint said. Mm-mm-mm. So there is also multiple lawsuits that Spagnoli was accused of cheating on her husband, Paul, with subordinates at the Beverly Hills Police Department and at her previous job as chief of San Leandro Police Department in Northern California. She was previously the chief of police at San Leandro. When she left, she was accused of having sex with her subordinate and giving him benefits in exchange for those sexual favors. A lawsuit brought by, oh, this woman ain't no damn good. Officers who engaged in sexual relations with the chief were promoted. Oh, she's a dog. Those like the plaintiff who refused to quid pro quo were retaliated against, discriminated against, and harassed. So if she approached you for sex and you turned her down, she retaliated, discriminated, and harassed you for turning her down for sex. See, y'all, it ain't men that just do these things. It's these old slimy ass women like her, too. Wow. Look at all this shit they're doing in these police departments. How about going to work and doing your job? How about that? How about that concept? Wow, what a dog. This woman is a dog. She is a dog. But y'all, please tell me what you think of Sandra here, Spagnoli, who recently resigned as Beverly Hills police chief, and all the racism and the climate that she had going on there. Not to mention, I don't know how this woman ever did her job. You know, she sat there and being a racist and having sex with all kinds of men on the police force. Man, why don't you just be a call girl? Why be the police chief? Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.